to the top, I'd have been to the bottom already. I lost everything I ever had, I was at rock bottom, I was running with the devil. Now I'm back up, with my foot up on the pedal, and when it won't stop like I'm running for a medal. I'm giving you the new me, cause the old me was the me, so I left him in the ground with the shovel. Now I'm on autopilot, autopilot, autopilot. I got goals, I can't afford to go back down the dark road. Now I'm on
CIMS TV. I'm here today with Mr. Dion Wingate, aspiring author, one of the newer people making moves in the world today. Mr. Wingate, could you tell us a little bit about your background?
Well, my background consists of my mother passed away when I was 4, and my grandmother raised me. I was born in Sanford, North Carolina, raised in Washington, D.C. I would say I had a unique upbringing.
What inspired you to write this book, Autopilot?
I was inspired to write this book to just kind of inform people and let them know that they aren't alone through certain struggles and stuff that may have occurred in their life. I feel like our mission here on earth is to help each other, and through this book I feel like I can help a lot of people.
So what does the title Autopilot refer to?
Autopilot is just going off your energy. It's going on a path that's chosen for you and only you, not no one else. Just going in the direction, because everyone has their own path. The high power gave everyone their own path, and just staying on course, not being afraid to challenge yourself. So that's what the title is about.
I've read through the book, and it looks to me as if this book is a little bit more than just your typical urban literature.
Oh, well, it's definitely not urban literature. I touch on mental health, alcoholism, addiction, just womanizing, and just different parts of life that I had experienced. It's not just one thing that I'm focused on.
You mentioned womanizing, and in the book, it was an interesting story that I had ran across in there where you had, I think it was like one of your counselors or something like that. She just kind of,
oh man,
fell into the trap a little bit.
Oh yeah. It was a case when I had, I guess I was seeking help for mental health. The person who was trying to help me, to make a long story short, ended up falling in my weave of deception. So, but you got to read the book to kind of see what was going on. But I'm sure you'll enjoy the read.
So where do you get these ideas? Like, the book is so interesting. There's so many different twists and turns throughout the process. I'm just wondering, where does this come from?
Well, to keep it simple and to the point, I look at the world as my classroom and life as my teacher. So that's my only inspiration. Life.
I can understand that. So what has the street life taught you? Because you said you were an element of the streets, you came from pretty tough past. What has the street life taught you about, as far as life lessons, and how these lessons help you to get to this point in life?
Well, the streets pretty much taught me how to survive, how to live off energy, and it taught me love, actually. So how it taught me love, because it taught me that there really are sincere people out there. When they say it's no honor among thieves, in the corporate world, there's no honor amongst business owners. So I guess anytime you're dealing with currency, it's like that. But I experienced the total different. Most of the people that I love as brothers and as family are elements, what you would call a thug or whatever, are elements from the street. So it taught me love. That's what it taught me. It taught me love and how to be cautious. And not afraid to take risks. Because just like in business, in the streets, the bigger risks you take, the bigger the reward in a lot of situations.
So just tell us, why should people really invest their money and their resources into this book? How would this help people moving forward?
It would help people find a deeper meaning of self, and let them know that they're not alone through certain journeys in life. That my journeys can apply to the corporate businessman, the man that's in prison or woman, to help a woman understand the man thinking, and just your everyday working. Because believe it or not, I done been in all three categories. So it just helps you find that true meaning of yourself and not to be afraid to venture off and do what you feel needs to be done in your life to make you happy and to determine your own success, not no one else's success. Your success. That's very important.
Right.
So I want everybody to feel as liberated as I do once I realize that success is what you make it.
You actually embody an up-and-coming business mogul. You started your own entertainment company, clothing line, consultant firm, and now you're even becoming a published author, just to name a few of the entities that you're involved in. If you could leave the youth with one piece of advice, what would it be?
Just focus on what you like to do, and don't be afraid to do it. Just do it. Autopilot.
All right, so with all of these entities, exactly, is there any place that people can, get an idea of, your whole movement, your F&O brand, your consulting firm? Is there any way that they can get in contact with you or with your business entities?
Yes, DionWingate.info. DionWingate.info. You can see everything that I do. I do so much. Actually, I don't even look back once I do something because I'm just on autopilot. I don't want to get stuck in the past. So, yeah, that's where you can find me, all my contact information. And it's just one steady place where you can find everything that I do and that I'm involved in.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in here and speaking with us today, Mr. Wingate on CIMS TV. And I wish you the most success with this book. For the people, I think it's one of the best books I've read. Just the information in there is so powerful and is empowering, even for women and men. It's just something that you probably need to get involved with. Just check it out. Should be on Amazon.com and pretty much anywhere that you can get a book from. All right. So see you later on.
When it won't stop like I'm running for metal. Giving you the new me, cause the old me was the me, so I left him in the ground with the shovel. Now I'm on autopilot. I got goals I can't afford to go back down that dark road. Now I'm on autopilot. I was slowly drowning, hanging, holding on to something, grabbing, pulled me right back. I couldn't think. And the liquor had a nip dead gone, I was all in the zone. I was rolling like a him, couldn't tell me nothing, mama died and I felt so alone.